numerous of times how she gonna make him forget about my bastard baby, how she gonna, like, he gonna be not, you know, my baby gonna be fatherless. She was saying a whole bunch of shit like, oh. Better recognize when I see you, I really want you. Hit the club for you. Light skin got you do. Even look like long too. I be tripping with this money. Hit the strip. So babes, okay babes, this has been a long video. So we stopped out when I became 8 months pregnant, 9 months pregnant, almost ready to be delivered. The girl used to stay inboxing me, telling me how she gonna make him forget about my bastard baby, how he gonna forget about my child, how he ain't gonna fuck with me no more. Like, she gonna get it like that, where she gonna get him his child. Why, y'all? Why the bitch end up pregnant? Why she end up pregnant? She literally got off birth control just to have this baby man after he done played on her face and had a baby with me. So, y'all, it was so crazy. She get the posting on social media. At this point, I'm still page watching. It's all, you know, new. I'm still pregnant. You know, we both page watching each other. She watching my every move. I'm page watching or whatever and shit. Cause I'm looking like, I was laughing. I was honestly laughing at her when she was like, yeah, I run shit. Like, she used to always say, like, I run shit. Shit don't move unless I move. But I was still sleeping with him. I was still doing shit. Like, he was still sneaking. She was having his location. They were cutting his phone off at point, acting like his shit died, but we was together type shit. So, yeah, she got real insecure. So it's like, okay, boom. She started posting like she pregnant on Facebook. I'm like, bitches be lying, bitches be doing all that. She think that what I posted on my social media. So she started posting proof, like, I don't gotta lie about nothing. Bitches is weird, this and that. She was happy. She was like, yay. At this point in my head, I'm like, she's a pick me ass bitch. Like you go there, if you go there far for seeing a man, you know, I really didn't even willingly know about you, because first of all, you didn't call him when I was around him. I was always his bitch. Like, I was always around him. You feel me? It was never her. Like, I never seen her. Like, we had so much time. Like, I feel like if you're in a relationship, it was gonna be one of those times. If your nigga's sleeking off, it was gonna be one of those times where I slipped up and seen you calling. Never. But after I found out about her, he got to showing me pictures, of course, of her, and was showing me like, this is how she looked, shit like that, because she knew how I look. So I said, hey, can you show me how she look? Because you showing her, she already know how I look. She done found me on all my social media off my phone number. So I'm just like, fuck it, show me how she look. So he showed me and shit. And at this point, like I said, y'all, she was telling me a whole bunch of code, like hoping I down us the table, giving birth, all type of shit. So at this point, I'm just like this bitch really envies me. Like I'm her role model. Like, you would think, like, if it was me and I was maybe in her shoes, that's my cue to go, because you ain't nothing. So while this bitch over here thinking she winning, I'll be like, yeah, I'm gone, because you thought you won. He just did this crazy shit to me. You think he finna be loyal to you while you having his child? Oh, okay, bitch, I'm gone. But no, she did the opposite, y'all. She had a whole baby by him, trying to keep up and be in competition with me. It was crazy. Like, it was so fucking crazy, y'all. At the point we study going tit for tat. Every time I post something about relative shit, like I date other people, I just don't post it. Like, I guess she mad, like I'm not a hoe, or she don't have nothing like to pity back off of me. Like, I don't post people that I date. I don't post nobody I go with. I don't do none of that. Like, I'm low key when it comes to my dating life, but you know, I got a little, I present myself a different type of way. So as she was saying she was pregnant, I ain't gonna lie, I was throwing shots. I'm just like, girl, shut the fuck up. You only pregnant. I said, you so thirsty to keep that man, 'cause like I said, y'all, that man was kept coming back, kept going back, coming back and forth to me. When I allowed it, he was coming. So this where she felt like she could trap him, because she see how good he was treating me during my pregnancy. Like, the man was buying me food, sending me food, coming, you know, rubbing my belly. We might not live together, but he was like there, like my whole pregnancy and shit. So I think that she was like, okay, for him to forget about her, I'm gonna have his baby. And that's exactly what she do. But she literally, when she put the proof that she was pregnant on there, because I thought she was lying, I'm just like, she is desperate. I'm just like, that's just instantly. Cause ain't no way no man finna play in my face. We've been together for 5-6 years. And this man ain't take me on no luxury trips or did shit spectacular for me. And you think I'm finna be in competition with the next bitch on who could have his baby the fastest? Like, what? Hell fucking nah. I would have fucking been gone. But I had to be the example. I had to be the first baby mama and had to be an example. You feel me? So yeah, if it was her, it would be this story would be a whole different, total different way. So we just bickering back and forth. I'm telling her like, bitch, you only did that because in spite of me. You try to keep up with me because you knew you was losing your man. Because if you never would have had that man, baby, you would have lost him by now. Like, real shit. Or whatever. Like, it wouldn't have never been none of that. But now he already double guilting. Like, she knew what to do. She was double guilting him. He already is feeling bad for stepping out, I guess, on her. And then on top of that, she's pregnant with his child, just like I was pregnant with his child. So it's like, damn, now I'm like totally trapped with this person, because I was planning on leaving. Now she tried to act right. Now I got her pregnant. And now I did her wrong. She wanted him to feel so bad. Like, look, you betrayed me. You had a baby on me. Now I'm finna have your baby. Just treat me right. Because she kept telling him like, oh, he is not going to be in that baby life until we get our relationship right. It's going to be a whole year. He needs to give it a whole. She was saying all this shit to him. She was telling him this is what she wanted him to do. Not be in his baby life for a whole year. So I knew when this shit started happening, it was her. That's why I still to this day, I'm never really mad at him, because I know it's because he betrayed her, right? Like, he had a baby on her at the end of the day. Like, now me knowing all this, like, okay, he had a baby on her and she felt betrayed, woo, out the band. But you choose to stay. So if you choose to stay, you choose to allow, you choose to be in this type of situation because you choose to stay. You wanted your son to be siblings with my kids. Like, at this point, you wanted your son to do that. So it's like, it's time to suck it up. It's time to be a big girl, y'all. It all went ballistic when I put the man on child support. When I put that man on child support, yeah, the tea really got smoking fucking hot. I got fucking private calls from my baby daddy cussing me the fuck out. Like, why the fuck did you didn't even give me a chance, this and that. And I say, well, you want to listen to her. The calls got every other day now, like every 2 days. Like, didn't hear from you for every other day. Like, she was at that still talking like cash shit on social media, like, oh yeah, that man ain't gonna never be around, this and that. But the whole time he was still like keeping in contact, but it was like every other day, but he wasn't there like in flesh. And he was telling me that she was making him share his location, so some shit like that. So it was always like a little excuse with that or whatever and shit. So I'm just like, I don't got time to keep going back and forth. I'm just gonna seek my child support and just give my child support. Baby, when the judge told me I was getting $630, yeah, the man got sick to his stomach at court. Sick to his fucking stomach. Plus, you know, the state got to take their taxes on top, so that would have been, he would have been like out of $900 or whatever. Like, after you paying for what you call it, after you paying for the medical and everything for the baby, he would have been fucking ass out broke as shit, y'all. Like, real shit. So he didn't show up the last court date, and I honestly was being nice to judge. Like, did he really just have a baby? And he didn't show any proof, so we're gonna give you your $620 or whatever, $630 or whatever for the baby and shit. But you know, do he got another kid? I'm like, he do, but who knows if he's taking care of him. But I said, you could write the you know, the obligation. He was telling me like the first kids didn't qualify, so he'll write for the one. And he said if anything changes or you see that he's a deadbeat to that one, come back so I can write you off your 20%. And I'm like, okay, thank you. So I was nice enough. The judge booped that shit all the way down to like $600 or whatever. It was $530, but he owes me back taxes, so he has to pay the back taxes in her medical. So I'll be getting still like $6 something a month. So like I said, if I would have got the $6 something, I probably would have been getting almost $9, because you gotta pay like the insurance for the child, you know, the medical and stuff like that. So boom, I got the child support, baby. It got to getting juicy. I knew it was struggle in paradise over there. Like, when I say when I was with the man, I'm not gonna lie, I got paid on Tuesdays, he got paid on Thursdays. So on Tuesdays, I used to pay his phone bill, and he used to always pay me back on Thursday when he got his phone bill. He used to always talk about how he not good with managing money, how he owes this in car loans, how he owes this in jewelry, how he owed people this money, how he owed $18K in child. He used to always tell me all shit. So I just know this is what's gonna really hurt this man if I go for the fucking pockets. If I go for the pockets, he gonna be fucking hurt or whatever. And that's exactly, it showed, because she was still watching me. Every time I post on my broke ass nigga over that child support, I posted the new car on me and all that shit. I bought it with the child support. I was just being on some petty shit. Like, yeah, but this is what that child support do. It make you be able to pay your note every month. You feel me? You don't gotta work. You feel me? You sit at home and your note gonna be still played. So she was getting believed. She was inboxing me. Why you study bringing me and him up? Boo, boo, boo. And why you bringing up him? Why you bringing up him? I had to check her like, bitch, this is my baby daddy first. So like, what do you not understand? I can talk about anything. This is my life. Talk about anything the fuck I want to talk about. You feel me? This is my motherfucking life, bitch. If you ain't want me to talk about you, you should have left then. Cause now you got all the fire now. Like, it just what it is. Like, you already knew the situation, so don't come for me when you already knew the situation. Like, at this point, or whatever. So she was mad or whatever, and he was mad too, because he had emailed me spontaneously at different times or whatever. He'll email me like, you too social media, you always about social media. I'm like, baby, I get a coin off social media, so bitch, I'ma post about it. It is what it is or whatever. So he was mad like, I'm private. Yeah, you private and sneaky. That's why you don't have social media, because you're able to move around. That's why Shreddy ain't found out about me until almost a year, because you able to move around. You don't, that's a red number flag number one, y'all. Never date a motherfucker that don't got no social media. This nigga have all the fake social medias in the world. The man have a Snapchat, fake. This nigga had an Instagram, a fake one named Dennis something. Like, this man had so many fake profiles that didn't make no sense, bitch. Like, we at the point we used to sit around and chime each other, like literally chime each other, bitch. So at this point, me and my baby daddy, we rocky, because he mad. It really went all downhill when I ended up getting the child support. He don't fuck with me no more. After the child support, he really ain't fuck with me, because like, even after I gave birth to our child in the hospital and shit or whatever, he was trying to get up to the hospital. I told his ass, "No, stay where you at." Because the day I gave birth, he was arguing with me, and I already knew he was arguing because she was sitting next to him. He used to always tell me like, if I'm cussing you out, woo woo, play it off, because she was sitting there. So I knew it was there, because we don't argue. Like I said, we didn't argue. So I never took that to offense, because I'm like, he arguing because she's sitting right there. Well, he got to show her like to play it off. But literally the next day, he called my phone private, like, yeah, I'm finna come up to the hospital, this and this and that. I'm like, nah, just stay where you at. You know, I'm just like, I'm just gonna get a baby my last name, because I don't got time for that shit. You hear me? So, long story short, he kept calling because he wanted to come up there and sign a birth certificate. But I ended up so cold in that hospital. That hospital was bullshit. I ended up leaving like 2 days after having a C-section. And I'm just like, yeah, it's time to go. It's doing too much. So, as I get home, she just watching. She stalking like a bat out of hell, because she trying to see like pictures of the baby, stuff like that. So, I sent him some pictures because he asked for some pictures, which I knew he was gonna show her, because she right there. He gotta, you know, reassure her, because you know he played on her face. So yeah, she was like, I think the baby, like she was writing us something like, I think that baby, I wish she stopped sending him emails of this baby to his phone. We don't want to see it, you know, playing it off. But I'm not a dumb girl, because just like she told me numerous of times, like his mama don't want to fuck with me. She said she don't want to see no baby that he had on her, because he fuck with her, because she's the girlfriend. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't believe none of that shit. Like, I'm a grown ass woman. Like, you ain't gonna make me believe none of that. Like, I always been a grown ass woman since I was 18, so it's like, I'm a grown ass woman. You think I'm gonna really believe that bullshit? Like, no, I'm going to the mama house. Like, I'm that type of bitch. I'm gonna go to your mama house. I'm gonna talk to you yourself or whatever. And I was telling the mama like how, damn, this bitch is so mad. She's sitting up here lying on y'all, like y'all said this and this and that. But the whole time she didn't know I met his mama numerous of times. Like, he introduced me to his mama. His mama's cool. She used to always call me beautiful. She's like, you so beautiful, you so pretty. She used to always say I'm pretty and shit. Every time she see me in the summertime, hollering that I was pretty and rubbing her fingers through my hair, all type of shit. Like, the lady was playing cool. So I knew she was lying and shit. I'm like, damn, she wasn't a bitch. She really scared me away so bad. Like, it's not gonna work. Like, I'm around. Even if he ain't gonna want to be around, I'm gonna be around his family. Like, people gonna know of me. And to this day, all his family, I'm saying people on his daddy side know about me. I'm tight with some people on his daddy side that to this day he don't know who I'm cool with. I went on I am an investigator. I went on True People Finder and found all this man family. Yeah, sure did. And reached out to them. Some of them I went to houses. They were so welcoming. I don't know if they were so welcome because I was a beautiful girl. Because a couple of them, when I came to the door, they're like, who was you, young lady? Like, they like, shit, who the fuck this fine bitch on my porch? But like, as I got to talking to him, it was cool. Like, some of them don't even talk to him on a daily basis. But for me, I just want to, you know, let my daughter like have that, you feel me? Like, you know her family type shit. So that's what it was. But side, me and this girl we just get to bickering. We still bickering. I haven't even heard from my baby father. Like, he just watching all this shit play out because he was in the wrong. Like, she really finna slice my head off on a nigga that fucking fucked me. Like, how the fuck myself. Like she was, I know she couldn't really believe the stories he said. Like, oh, he only fucked me one time and I got pregnant. Like, huh? Like, you gonna really believe that he was drunk and he just got me pregnant? Like, huh? Like, what the fuck? So it was just so crazy. Like, I was just like, I told y'all, I been cut the poon off of him because I was coming over there after I found out about her. I'm not gonna lie, I was pregnant. I'm like, shit, fuck it, I'm already pregnant about him. So I was going over there, meeting him in his parking lot. Going, you know, he was coming with me, we was fucking, and like he was supposed to go get the dogs. This dog I gave him, it was so crazy. I gave him a dog. He was told her that he was going to Dollar Tree to go get the dogs and dog food. We fucking in the next lot, bro. It was a whole lot of shit going on. It was just too much emotions. Like he telling me this, like, what the damn, like this before she got pregnant too. I forgot to say this, right? Telling me like how he gonna make sure she's straight. He want to get her a car. She want to make sure she had a stable job and she able to afford this rent. Pay the rent up for her 1 or 2 months so she be able to afford the rent because she quit job so much. But he said that he gonna get gone on her ass. He said he been not happy for like for the last couple of years. And he was like, he just ready to go. He don't like how she talked to his child. She can never come back for what she said about his child because he said his daughter is his everything. So I'm just like, okay, well, I said maybe like he telling the truth. Like maybe she trying to manipulate him. Like, you know, she caused, like I heard him. He did have me in his pocket one day when she was sitting up crying, like begging this man to be with her. Like, stop fucking with her, leave her alone, forget the baby. She was literally crying. Like, I swear to God, like he used to have me in the pocket, and she was crying like woo woo. And I used to be teasing her with it, and I feel like I was being petty because if I was probably in that situation, I'd probably be the same way, like, bitch. But I would have left. I'm not even gonna lie, I would have left. But I was teasing her about it, and she's like, who not gonna cry if they man cheat on them and have a baby? You sound stupid. But it was like, when I was listening to it, it's like she was pleading, like begging. She like begged him to or whatever, and she know that that's my baby daddy, like worst spot. Like when it comes to his kids or whatever and shit, like he loved kids and shit or whatever, but she knew that was gonna keep him around, like, cause it was a lot of competition. I'm not the first bitch he claimed to talk to her with another bitch, but I was like the bitch he stayed with the longest type shit. So she wasn't expecting him to keep coming back to me as how many times that kept sneaking around me all those fucking times. And at that point she thought I should show her some loyalty when I didn't have to show her. I didn't know her. You feel me? I knew him. I laid with him. So how the fuck was I supposed to? What the fuck was I supposed to do? You feel me? So at the end, I'm gonna believe him. You feel me? So fast forward. She get the man. After I had my baby, she get the man be sneaking, letting him see the baby and all this shit. She study calling his phone. Like now I'm aware of her because she's constantly calling. Like it's like she begging, like it's like she was a pick me. Like, I'm the girl that you need to have. Pick me or whatever. But she used to always write these quotes about like how, oh, my mama ain't raised a dummy, and I just be looking at her like, bitch, your mama raised a real dummy, like, cause it could never be me. But that's what I learned my lesson, cause I made a mistake. I didn't know about her. Like the truth was hidden from me. So I made shit on my ends better, because when he stopped showing up and stopped texting and stuff because I kept telling on him or whatever, I put him on child support. And when I put him on child support, baby, I feel like I won. Now I feel like I'm that girl that got away, because him and me both know, he already know what type of woman I am. He know how when we met, I'm financially gonna take care of you. I'm gonna make sure you good. You my man, you gonna be good. I'm gonna make sure when you're around me, you gonna feel love. He felt that love in the room. That's why he was like, I love you, I fuck with you, because you're a real woman. He felt that love every time he was around me. That's why I guess he was stepping out in the first place. You wasn't giving him that love, that proper love. Like some people be like that, because I done been in a relationship where I feel like, oh, out the damn, like damn, like you're not showing me no attention. You must not love me. I was giving that man everything, like everything. I showed him I fuck with him, and I think that's why he kept coming back until I kept telling on him, and he was like, shit, like what the fuck? Now I'm not able to do this shit. And then at the end of the day, me looking back, I should have never even did that, because that made her go more harder for him. Like she kept seeing him come back and all that shit. That made her want to go have his baby. That made her want to go, you know, stick around and argue with me for the rest of her life. Like that's what I really genuinely feel, because like it was already rocky before I came clearly, because that's why I'm in the picture, and after it was rocky as well, because I ain't trying to hear none of that. If my man cheat on me and have a baby on me and I choose to stay, that's gonna be the arguing topic. Every time we get into it, I'm gonna be like, but bitch, you had a whole baby out here playing both sides. You was still fucking that bitch. And when I kept telling you to leave her alone, I didn't know how that shit go. Ain't nobody still motherfucker could play like they happy all they motherfucking pump, bitch. I don't believe none of that shit. That's why bitches don't post they niggas. Because they know they don't be happy. They just be looking stupid. And even when they do post, they taking them down and putting it on private after a day or two. Like, y'all, that shit was so fucking crazy. But now to this day, or whatever, she still watches my social media thing and I'm talking about her. Like, I done had a situation and she's still thinking this, like, about her. Like I understand, like, my baby Diddy, he had some good DI. Like, I always gave him that clout. Me and her was arguing. I told her that was never supposed to be my man. Like, he just had some good ass DI. Like, the shit was good, but it was never supposed to be my man. You feel me? So I just like the dick. I used to tell her that all the time, but I think she think I want him, because if I wanted him, I would have still, I like girls too, so I would have kept allowing him to come back and forth. I would have did that. Like, that wouldn't gave no fucks to me. I'm not mad. Shit, have your fun, and then when it's my turn, I have my fun. I'm gonna have me a nigga on the side too. You get me? But I just, like, I ain't got time for this, because this bitch keep calling my phone. Like, it started getting irritating. I was doing it after she found out about me, maybe 6 months after that, but it started getting irritating. Like, she's kept, like, it started getting the obsession, so it started getting crazy. It got me wanting to do crazy things to her, constantly go tear up shit and constantly do shit, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't need to allow nobody to get me like this. Like, this girl is clearly scared of me, because if she really wants to get up with me, she would have been get up with me. It's like different people she's sitting in my inbox to get up with me, but not her. So I already figured it out. I'm like, okay, we'll have to be on. I always thought in my back of my mind, me and my baby Diddy, we still ain't on as bestest terms as we used to. And I know, like, once that situation over, we gonna be back cool. We gonna be back on bestest terms. We never had a real argument. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he was telling me, he know that he got 2 bitches he love, and he know that he been with her a little longer, and she, you know, she playing like, you know, she's so sad about him cheating and shit, but she stayed or whatever. So she guilty tripping him with that, and he trying to, like, make it okay with her because he had been with her longer. So, like, he like, okay, like, I'm gonna show you, I'm not gonna go back to Desha no more, I'm not gonna be bothered. And he trying to show me, like, hey, we was never together, but at the end of the day, if he was to lose that situation, I know for a fact, big merch, I know this man gonna be back on my line. Like I said, I never showed this man no other. Like, I ain't did nothing but been good to that man. So we never got into no arguments until this situation had came out. So it's just like, I know the man gonna be back. I know he gonna be apologizing, just like men do. But this is basically the story time, y'all. How I found out I had a baby with somebody else's man. And currently, shit, I'm just collecting my child support, living the best life. And when he comes around, he comes around. I know you, I don't, and I'm not. People ask me every day, is I'm mad about the situation, and I'm really not. I honestly was salty in the beginning, because I'm like, damn, like, she got him where he don't see his baby because he trying to make it work. But he told me that he gonna try to make shit work because he did her wrong. You know, he felt bad because, you know, she cried and shit. But I really was salty in the beginning because I wasn't getting no visit nor no money. He kept on saying he's gonna bring the Pampers and never brought them. So when I got my child support, I'm not gonna lie, it was a big relief. Like, it was a lot of pressure. I'm like, okay, like, I'm kidding, child support, like, it's good. Bitches don't even get $7,000 that they baby daddy a year. Come on now, even if you have an active dad, they still not spending $7,000 yearly on their child. I'm not trying to hear that. I don't give a fuck if you buy them a MacBook one day and then the rest of the year they ain't getting shit but little petty toys. I'm not gonna lie, I still, to this day, I still love my baby daddy. Like, I got mad love for him or whatever, even though he, you know, ain't been right by his daughter technically, like, physically. But he's still making sure he work his ass off and make sure me and his daughter straight over here. So I am not gonna knock it. Like, I'm not, call me God, call me dumb, but I'm not gonna knock it. He keep a job and he keep my pockets funded. He keep me able to drive that Mercedes-Benz. He keep me with lights on. He keep me, you feel me? Even if I didn't have him, it would still be on. I'm not gonna, no cocky shit. It would still be on. But he's consistent with keeping them funds rolling. So hey, it is what it is. And people always ask me, what would you do if he, you know, after shit die down, or if it's over with over there, what I do? And I'm like, I'ma hear him out. I'ma treat him, of course. I'm gonna treat him, but I'm not mad at him because he, at the end of the day, he did exactly what he said he was gonna do when you know, when we was fucking with each other. He said he was gonna be there financially, because we always said we wasn't gonna be together or whatever, because we had situations going on. Well, I had situations. He was acting like he was done with his situation, but I had situations. I was new in town, so gonna go back to my little yay. But he always told me he gonna be there and take care of that baby, even if I end up going back with the person that I was going back, he was gonna still be there. So at that point, I'm like, he's still taking up what he said he gonna do, even though he ain't here physically or whatever the case may be. Kind of glad he ain't, because he gave me some space. He gave me 1 year after all that situation happened. 1 year he gave me some space where, like, I got out my feelings. You feel me? Like, with, you know, with the situation, like, not with me, but with the baby type shit. Because if it was still, it would have been a whole back and forth shit. Like now we could be cordial, could be friends, like it could be that. Like, I don't know, like motherfucker say come back, I'll let him come back, because shit, at the end of the day, he financially, he's still there. He's still taking care of it. As long as he don't get to being on no disrespectful shit, saying fuck my baby or some extra shit like they did. We ain't got shit to talk about, but he keep on clocking that funyuns and making sure my baby's straight. Who gives a fuck? You feel me? Life, people live. Shit, bitches got deadbeats out here. Like, I'm glad I don't got no deadbeat baby daddy. Like, shit, the bitch pulling up some funyuns. So, he ain't super dead, but he dead, y'all. But he ain't super dead. But I appreciate it, because even if, I feel like even if a bitch is with this man right now, they're not going to get as much as I'm getting out of his ass anyway. Yeah, you going to get some of that big old, good old dick, but what is that to... What is that to the funyuns? Like, like, people say I play too much, but what is that to the funyuns? Like, yeah, the dick, I can go find a big, nice, good dick right now, but what nigga finna give you some funyuns? You feel me? So fuck that. Like, I don't know. I just really focus on, like, my daughter really doing her siblings, everything smooth. Like, her daddy gonna come when he come. Like, it is that's a story time, y'all. Cause don't give me care, cause I keep going on cause I got so much shit. We done went to police. We done went to police reports with shit, all type of shit, girl, y'all. It's a long ass story, but I'm here, I'm sane, I'm living life great. And yeah, that's how I found out I was dating something. Like, I was having a baby by somebody else's man that I thought really was my nigga. Like, my little snake, my little, yeah, you hear me? Like, y'all really just don't be normal people nowadays. Cause this man was eating my ass and my pussy like it was no other. You would think like, damn, he love me. This man eating everything, you feel me? Eating fucking everything. But hey, y'all gotta watch out. Y'all just gotta watch out. Make sure y'all do some investigating on these niggas before y'all have kids or some real shit. I'm gonna give this video a like, comment, share, and a thumbs up, and I'll see y'all in my next video, period.
This shit too decent. Scale of 1 to 10, she a 10 piece. Usually I'm the one with the groovies. Shorty so bad.